If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. Hey now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Still Got Game, episode 570. Still Got Game's official podcast of tooltoplay.com. I am, as always, Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Chris Selden 007 Selden. My beard just exploded all over my desk. Oh, shit.
And I am Brian. We're still doing this, huh? Shadow Emmerich.
Yeah, we do it live. That's how this works. Selden did something crazy.
F it, we're doing it live.
So we are
sorry, guys.
We are back yet again, despite Selden's klutz move. We are here for another official episode in 2026. And I guess we'll just jump right into the show and start it up while Selden's doing his cleanup. If you're in chat right now and you want to drop something in there, you can drop it there and we'll try to bring it into the show. We already have our first kick emoji in our chat, so someone's emoting us. It's just how they do. But we'll jump right in the mailbag for feedback and questions from our last episode. And remember, if you want to leave us a voicemail, it will cut you off after a minute. RT89 comments. Your last episode was great. I also appreciated that you posted it earlier in the week.
Good job, Derek.
Thanks. My weekend was going to be busy, so I posted it on Thursday.
Post the blue that was yelling at us because the video feed was the short one that posted first.
Yes.
2 minutes. That's all, huh?
That's how we're going to make 52 shows this year. 2-minute videos.
Yes. Yeah. There was some sort of backbone internet outage last week, so we dealt with that the best we could and changed things up, and that is why there was a brief fake episode before the real episode. But
we could just we could do 2-minute episodes and just do them all. Do them all tonight.
do the whole year.
The whole year, yeah. 52 episodes, 2 minutes each.
But yes, thank you, RT89. I'm not stroking out here. His name is AAAARTIE89, so I assume that's RT89.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's a member of AARP.
No, look, I see what you did there. That was very Selden-esque.
Yeah.
This show is sponsored by...
All right, next up, Grassy Knoll asks, will you guys ever allow people to call in live via your phone number? I'm currently a podcast listener, but would tune into your live stream if you took calls. Grassy Knoll, if you are a fan of the show, this question comes in probably once a year, maybe some years twice. It's just too risky to let people call in. I'm just going to say it. You could go Baba Booey, or something like that, and throw the entire show off.
Something way worse than that.
Yes, yeah. I guess that would be the tamest version of what could happen. So we don't plan on taking live calls, but like I say every week, if you leave a voicemail at 773-527-2961, you can either leave it live on there, or you can pre-record something and email it to us if you want to edit your own shit so you don't go and then just email it to podcast@toolplay.com and we will include it in the show, and your voice will be part of the broadcast without you actually dialing in live. So,
and you could be on the chat if you want. Ask the questions there. I know it's not your voice, but you can do live questions.
Yeah, it just depends on your ego.
Grassy, they're just scared. I would take your call live. I would love to take your call live right now. Call in.
Oh.
Well, the thing is that we don't always know when we're going to... Well, I guess now we're doing it every single Monday, but we weren't always.
No.
Yeah. And also we don't know exactly when we're going to be starting always because we're a little early today. So, it's tough.
It is tough. But, the way to guarantee that you're on is either leave us a voicemail or send us a WAV or MP3 file of your actual question. I know Selden did this for years and years.
I did
and-
it once or twice.
Yeah. Seldens were always like this. All right, guys, I have. All right, I'm calling back. And then he would hang up and then until he got the perfect call. So, like, I'd be like, oh my God, we got 7 voicemails this week. But they were all
They're all from Selden.
until he was happy with his call. So, yes.
Or when you get cut off, they're like, oh, I gotta call back and
All
continue.
pro. That's all I gotta say is all pro. That's all I am. All pro.
All right, next up, Charisma Devil comments and asks, yes, I thought I had mentioned it prior, but I am a woman. What exactly made Selden 007 think I was not?
Because Derek writes all these questions. So I innocently associate every question with a male because it's Derek.
Because he's saying the questions. Yeah.
Because he's saying the question. I have no idea. I guess I assumed your gender and I apologize.
See, somehow I thought that this had come up before because I had assumed Charisma
probably
Devil
did.
was a woman the entire time.
It was probably a question you got from her that you didn't use because you thought it was trash. So
Well, 'cause
that's
all
why
these-
it never made the air.
Here's some spoilers. So Charisma Devil and Altius each submit
the same
anywhere
person.
from
Oh.
they each submit anywhere from like I very rarely get one question, and I think it's they're hedging their bets to make sure their thing gets used on the show. So I pick and choose. So maybe it was one I didn't use on the show. So that's very possible.
Could
But-
be.
And it's honestly, it's in the realms of gamer tags and usernames. Some things are very ambiguous, and you can't tell which way they go.
That's
I don't know. Just
somebody phone ringing.
It's my fuck.
Phone's ringing, dude.
The only person
We all
I know
heard it.
that calls me.
We all heard it. Yes, including everyone watching the show or listening. Yes.
Hi, Mom. I appreciate you calling, but you can't call right now. Mom, leave me alone.
Oh,
I'm doing my adult stuff.
yeah,
Leave me
I'm, doing
alone,
my fake,
podcast.
I'm doing my fake non-paying job. Yes. But yes, so Selden apologized, Charisma Devil, and it'll never happen again, or until he forgets.
I'll probably 2 episodes I'll forget, and we'll go back to this whole same story. So
Yeah, one or the other. All right, and last but certainly not least, Altius asks, Square Enix's revenue has been dropping consistently all year, every quarter, and is now down to $1.3 billion. As a tentpole of the gaming industry, what do they need to do to reclaim their position? I'll start. Maybe release a game.
Well, they put out 16 pretty recently, but I just don't think it's as popular. Final Fantasy isn't as popular as it used to be. The online is still popular, I think, but otherwise, the main games, it's not like it was.
No, they
but
used to
it
put
has
out
been for a while.
like when E3 was a thing and we used to go, the Square Enix booth always had 2 or 3 new games to show off every year, and I don't recall that many games this year.
I mean, you're right because it's pretty much just Final Fantasy now, isn't it? I mean, there's
Yeah.
a couple, there's other games, but not many. It's mostly Final Fantasy stuff. And maybe I'm just not thinking of others, but I know they used to put out stuff you didn't even realize were by them. Square
Yes,
Enix.
yep.
So that could be true to still, but I don't know. Like I don't notice anything. other than Final
I would like to
Fantasy.
see it broken out by segment because they put out a lot of phone games. They put out a ton of phone games, and the amount of money in phone games may be
True.
diminishing. So it could be that nothing's hit like a Pokemon Go or Candy Crush or or any of those big titles that were bringing in hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. So I mean,
Yeah.
you don't put out a good mobile game that catches and gets that viral sensation going on. I mean, it doesn't matter what game you put out. It's if it doesn't catch on, it's not going to go anywhere because then it's just free for everybody. So
Yeah. Well, they never showed their mobile games at E3. And I will say, like you're saying, like it was like, oh, make an appointment with us, and we made an appointment, and you always knew the big flagship titles because you knew they were coming. But there was always like a third title, and it's like a third unannounced title, and we would go to that part of the appointment too, and we'd see something that I didn't even know was Square Enix, and some of those hit and some of those didn't, but at least they were putting games out, and I think this all goes to what we were talking about companies like willing to risk it and put it on the line versus playing what's safe. So
Yeah, I mean they haven't put out a Kingdom Hearts game in a long time. They put out I guess Dragon Quest is them. So they put out Dragon Quest. Final Fantasy, they put out the remake stuff recently. They put
yeah,
out the middle one of that series. And they put out 16, which I don't know if that did anything. I mean, I didn't hear much about it.
I didn't
It
either.
looks more, I think that was the one that looked more like the games that I used to play that I wanted to play, but it was on PlayStation 5 only for a while. I don't know if it's been on Xbox yet, but I'm more apt to buy things on Xbox just because that's where I play mostly. So I just didn't buy it because I have so much of a backlog. Like, by the time it comes out on Xbox, I still probably won't have time to play it. So it's
Yeah.
fine. But eventually I may play it, and if it's on sale, like I always say, I'm a big on sale guy. So, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, they don't have a ton of stuff that they put out other than Final Fantasy. I'm trying to kind of scroll through their stuff. Octopath Traveler, Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
Sorry, go
those are
ahead.
all getting pretty old though. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they just put out
So
Zero, Octopath Traveler Zero, but that was December, so that was recently.
I guess
Dragon Quest 7 and Reimagine, which I just mentioned I wanted to play for sure. So I mean,
reimagined. It's
here's the
all
thing though.
remakes for
Yeah,
them. Yeah, yeah.
it's a lot of remakes. It's a lot of remakes and reimaginings, and we got 7 remakes, 7 rebirth. We got Mana stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just sequels, remakes, and reimaginings, and that's
Mm.
pretty much it. Like they don't know how to make a new IP anymore.
No,
Octopath, yes, but that's been like 10 years now.
but
So
even that's a sequel. So yeah, yeah,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
They're doing Kingdom Hearts 4, they're doing Dragon Quest 12, and they're doing the Adventures of Elliot, which just got announced recently, which looks decent. But yeah.
So yeah, that's the key. Square Enix is put out something new. Don't just put a fresh coat of paint on something old.
Got to take risks. Got to take
Yeah,
risks with new IP. I mean, they used to put all sorts of stuff out, just Romancing Saga and Xenogears, and
yeah,
that stuff was new back then. Of course, now there's some of that stuff still around, but it's just sequels and sequels and sequels.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit, as they say. So
Do they say that?
yeah, well,
Sad.
they do on Food Network. So yeah.
Ah,
Um,
where you spend all your time.
yes. Well, yes. Yeah. Great questions and comments, everyone. If you have questions, comments, feedback like this, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. And on that, why don't we hop on over into what we're playing? Selden, what have you been playing this week?
Oh yeah, Arc Raiders, Mio, disc golf, True Disc Golf. So those, yeah, pretty much the same thing I was playing as last week. Grinding through Arc Raiders. I'm level 42 now or something like that.
I know. I saw you have a 20x streak on Discord. Tells me that. Yeah.
20x, 20 days in a row playing, I guess.
I don't even know what 20x means. I assume it's 20 days, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been grinding that. Having a lot of fun with that. Got killed a couple times last week. First time in a long time. Couple different
Don't
maps I was going
shoot!
into.
Don't shoot! And then they shot you. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you shooting me for? Leave me alone. I'm just trying to go through this drawer of junk over here, jerk. But no.
Maybe you should be the aggressor.
I don't know if I'm ready to take the game in that direction. I still am enjoying the passive lobbies that I'm in. So other than that, Mio's definitely the frustration level ramped up the further and further you get into the game. So it's got that ready to throw the controller. So beat a boss the other day. I screamed out in joy. My wife thought I hurt something or something. So it was like, no. Finally just beat that boss. That's all. And then just throwing the tech disc, playing some indoor disc golf since I can't go out and play since it's so freaking cold here in New York on the Long Island, and the snow is deep and frozen solid. So
Yep, that's how it is here too. Yep.
but that's pretty much all I've been playing. How about you, Shadow?
I played a little more Keeper. I played more Metroid Prime 4, but overall, I've just been busy with family stuff and work stuff and other things. So yeah, it's been a light week for me. I will say that I noticed. I mean, I've got other things going on since then, since October, when my streak ended. But I will tell you that once I stopped that streak for the Xbox, it made me want to turn it on less, just because I wasn't like every day I got to get an
You didn't
achievement.
need to. Yes. Yeah.
And now it's like, I'll do something else. So I've been slacking on some gaming lately just because I have other things going on. But
So
once
it's
I get this
relaxing
other,
for you, is what you're saying.
the gaming is relaxing.
Yeah, like it's not a stress thing now. Now it's like, I'll play or I won't play, but it's you don't feel compelled to have to play.
I don't feel compelled to have to play it, so I don't as much. Which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I would. It's just that I have projects I'm working on. That once those are done, I will have a lot more free time, and that should be over within the next 2 months, hopefully.
Nice.
So, anyway, how about you, Derek?
All I've played is Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I'm in Prestige
Wow.
4 at this point. I know it's hard to believe that I've
my
only played
surprise
this
face.
one game. Yeah, I can tell. And I've only played Nuketown.
No.
It had a different name during the Fallout event. I want to
Nuketown?
call it Fallout Town or something, but
Nuka-Cola
it wasn't. I don't even remember what it was because now it's back to Nuketown. Nuketown 24/7 is my playlist. Yes, yeah. And I do play it 24/7.
So there must be a lot of other people that do that too if they have a playlist that only has that.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. There's people that just love Nuketown. Yeah, and that's all they play. Like me. I'm not weird.
I mean, no, what you mean is there's other people who are weird too.
Or that. One or the other. I'll choose the prior, you choose the latter. But all right. Well then on that, why don't we hop on over to new releases? First new release out this week is called Crystal Theater of Idols. This is out for the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the PC. This is from Blumhouse Games, which is basically Blumhouse, the horror movie folks. This is their video game branch. It's a first-person horror adventure game. Probably not for me, but Shadow, you seem to love Blumhouse stuff.
I love Blumhouse movies, and I have liked Blumhouse games in the past, so it's possible. I don't see a link here other than just a Blumhouse game, so I'll have to
Yeah, they
look it
did.
up.
There was no individual Wikipedia link for this, but it's mentioned in that Blumhouse page.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously
Whoa,
there's no
this
one
is
completely catering to Blumhouse on Wikipedia. So,
interesting.
yeah.
Horror FPS influenced by Spanish folklore.
Mm.
That's kind of cool. Encourages you to drain the blood from dead bystanders killed by your mysterious foes to heal and reload.
Yes, yeah, you load your gun with blood. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it looks really good.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I might check that out.
See, we've got a winner.
Yeah. I think I saw that in some. It looks familiar. I may have seen it in some trailer in the past of just like a bunch of games all put together. But yeah,
Nice.
cool. Thanks.
Selden, you have no interest.
Nah, it's a pass. There's another game on the list that's going to be probably taking up my time. So
All right. Well, next new release out this week is Mario Tennis Fever, out for the Switch 2. It is the show logo for this week. If you're watching any of our live video streams or watching this later on a video source, but yeah, that's out this week. Anyone know where their Switch 2 is?
I've really enjoyed Mario Tennis before. It's kind of good in its way, but it's a little gimmicky when it starts with all the power shots, like as you can see in the graphic, like the tornado shot or whatever. Gets a little hokey at that point. I would rather have the Wii Sports version of Wii Tennis instead of the Mario Tennis at points. But it's a good title. It's good to see Switch 2 putting something out, especially if it's interactive and somewhat takes some kind of physical skills or physical ability to actually do something rather than just sit on the couch and play, which is where Nintendo finds a lot of its audience is the get up off the couch and play this game, like swinging your arms and stuff. So it's good to see him getting back to that a little bit. So
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been into Mario sports games in a while. I keep trying. Like when the Wii came out, there was the Mario Strikers,
Oh
which
yeah,
is
yep.
the soccer or
Soccer
the football
game.
game.
Yep, yep.
And
Soccer.
I got it. I rented it because there weren't that many games out at the time that I wanted to play, and it was fine, but it doesn't hold my interest, and it never really seems to. Any party games, well, so I played Mario Kart with people, but otherwise, party games since Mario Party like 3 or 4 on GameCube, I just haven't really cared since then. I think maybe it's just my age, but my kids don't play those party games too much, so they're not playing it. I'm not playing it probably. So I don't know. I mean, it looks good for what it is, but I probably want to check it out.
All right, fair enough. Next new release out this week is actually 2 releases. It's Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties out for the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch, and the PC. The first one, Yakuza Kiwami 3, is a remake of a previous Yakuza game, and Dark Ties is a spin-off game in the Yakuza series. I don't play any of these games, so
Well, it's not called Call of Duty, so you probably don't know what it is.
yeah. But
if it has a Nuketown map, you might go though.
now if they added Nuketown, so you're saying there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance.
No, it's funny because like one of the games I did play for a very short period of time this past week was that Xbox Game Pass Yakuza Island, Hawaii Island one that they put out, just to give it a play because I haven't played a Yakuza game in like forever, and it's just not my style of game. Story just kind of drags and parts, and I'm like, never mind. I gave it up half hour, 40 minutes, and I'm like, I'm done. So this is gonna be a pass for me. So
people like those last Yakuza games, like the something dragon and the
Man who has no name or whatever.
Yeah, those
And
were
you
pretty
forgot his
popular,
name.
but yes, but yeah,
I've never played any of them.
Yeah, I have no interest. So I haven't played a Yakuza game in probably over 10 years. So
I feel like you either love it or
and you're
you
completely
hate it,
engrossed in the
or you
series.
hate
and
it,
yes,
or
yeah.
you've just never tried it. I
Yep.
feel like there aren't that many people who are like, it's all right. It's like you either love
Yeah.
it or you're like, this is not my thing.
Yep, I agree.
So
All right, next new release out this week is High on Life 2, out for the Xbox, the PlayStation, the PC. This is obviously like the first one, a first-person shooter with action-adventure elements to it. I never played the first one.
I played the fucking shit out of the first one. I think I almost 100%ed it.
wow.
And I really loved it. I thought it was a great concept. I love the talking guns, the humor that's involved, the puzzling that's in the game's pretty good. So this is the game I'm most excited about this week, and this is the game that will probably be taking up time
Nice.
away from Arc Raiders. So I've been looking forward to this game for a long time now since they announced it. So yeah, can't wait to get in there.
Good. I never played the first game, but I always thought it looked interesting, and I just never got around to it, and I kind of forgot about it. So I may go back and play the first game at some point. I think it was, or it may be on Game Pass. I don't know if I forget. But at one point, I think it was.
Yeah,
I think it dropped on Game Pass day one. So
yeah. So
that's why I seldom played
check
it.
out the first one.
of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, and this one came out pretty quick after the first one came out. So they didn't wait 5-6 years. I think this came out only a couple of years ago, the first one. So.
Yeah, I think it was like 2020 or somewhere around there. Yeah.
Cool.
So if it's 2020, then it did take 5 or 6 years.
I guess it did.
I'm
Yes,
completely fucking wrong.
Alexa, when did High on Life come out?
Oh, no.
High on Life was released on December 13th, 2022, and it is available.
Alexa, stop. 2022, Selden. So only
All right,
4
so-
years. Yes.
Only
It is
4 years.
available on. No, then don't let her say it.
At least she said something right this time. It's always a risk what's going to happen when we call on Alexa.
That's
so.
true. That's
Yeah.
why we don't do live stuff.
Yes, exactly. She can be like, "Oh, and anal
Oh, F
beads
you!
are yes." All right. Last new release out this week is Reanimal, and this is out for the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch, and the PC. This is a horror adventure game from THQ Nordic. Good pedigree, odd choice. Not for me.
Yeah, I just saw the title Reanimal. I'm like, oh, is this like another Animal Crossing? I guess not.
No,
It's definitely
certainly
not.
not. Yeah, get this for the kids, everyone. Yes.
So these are the guys who made Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2. They
Yeah.
didn't make 3, which I still haven't started, which has not been getting great reviews. They did this instead. So this is the next game of theirs after Little Nightmares 2, so 5 years ago. So it took 5 years, they did this, and it looks to be, it's survival horror type stuff like they are used to with their other games or some of their games. They did Tearaway too, but
Oh, that's
Tearaway
right.
is not
That's
that.
right. Yes. Yeah.
But
Yep.
and but yeah, so I'm interested in this just because I like those first 2 games, and if it's something by them, and it's horror, and it looks like, I mean, it looks like Little Nightmares, honestly. So hey,
Mhm.
I'm all for it. This is probably the game I should have bought instead of Little Nightmares 3, but I'm still gonna play Little Nightmares 3. I just haven't gotten to it. But
Of
yeah,
course
I'm
you
excited
have.
for this one for sure. Yeah.
Nice. Selden, any interest?
No, I think I got too much on my plate right now with High on Life coming out, and I got to get my
And your
dailies in
disc
and
golf
Raiders.
game and Arc Raiders and
Yeah.
yep. All right. Well, that wraps up the new releases. So why don't we jump right over into gaming news? And if you're in chat right now and there's something you want us to talk about, drop it in there. Unless you're a Kick spammer who wants to sell us viewers and earn $1,500 per stream. Yeah, I know they Selden, that's not actually a true
No.
fact.
Can I get the 1,500 and just restream it from
From your own channel. Kick.com/Selden007.
007, baby.
It'll be in his link tree later. Don't worry. All right. So first story. Let's pick this one. The next gen Xbox could feature a big change from the norm. And this story comes from GameSpot. And basically the gist of the story, without going into too much detail, is that the Epic Game Store is going to also be on the Xbox at launch, which is huge. Which goes with exactly what Microsoft and Xbox have been saying, is that, play what you want, where you want. They've already kind of gone this direction for years and years. Like, if you think about even back when Halo came out, Halo Infinite, it came out on Xbox. It came out on the Windows Windows Store. It came out on Steam. It was on everything, and this is kind of how
Windows Live. I remember that.
No, that you're thinking back to Halo CE, but yes,
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
Halo
no,
2.
we're talking Halo Infinite. But yeah, so
Oh.
this kind of goes along with what they're saying, and they want everyone to be able to play everything everywhere. And I'm sure that there's some kind of cut that they get if you buy something from the Epic's Game Store on
Oh yeah.
on Xbox. So this is good.
How's
for
that going to
everyone.
work though? Because they have the Microsoft Store. That's just the only store. So how does that work? You're going to have another app for Epic.
I assume it's either when you go into the store, it's going to say where it's coming from, or there's going to be 2 stores. Who knows?
I mean, it could end up just like Amazon. Amazon's got so many private sellers, and everybody that's under the Amazon umbrella, you just go and whatever you're buying, they're getting their commission from that. So
Yeah, but it's a digital sale. So why, if it's all in the same store, what's the difference in them just selling a digital file that's a copy of a digital file with the DRM?
Because
and just
someone could buy it on their PC and then still have it on the Xbox or vice versa.
Oh, they just allow play anywhere. So that would be
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I read this, but I don't know shit from a hole in the wall. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but if they bought it on the Epic Game Store somewhere else, and then they were allowed to play it on the Xbox without Microsoft getting anything from it, I don't see how that helps Microsoft. But
Well, I guess the quid pro quo for that would be because we put your store on the Xbox, we get some smaller cut
Cut of
if
what,
someone
though?
plays it on the Xbox.
Oh, it's if you boot it up if you download on the Xbox, they get a cut of something, even though you don't pay extra for it.
Yes, or yeah, all these guys have plenty of percentage points they can play
I
around
guess.
with. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't know. But
I
that's
find that it's interesting to hear stuff like this, and then I go, yes, but almost nothing that any of these companies do is for us. It's for them. So
No,
if it's better for
absolutely, yes,
them,
yeah.
they'll do it, and it'll be making them more money in some way, and it will not really
Yep.
be helping us. We'll think it is, but it's not really.
No, it's obviously for them.
Yeah,
Yes,
once they suck you into their environment, like, oh, you can play this game over here. Why don't you just go ahead and buy the next game here instead of having to worry about buying it there and coming back here?
Yeah.
I mean,
we-
a side note.
Get you in
side
the
note.
ecosystem.
Side note, a lot of podcasts are trying to run through Patreon, and if you have Patreon, if you buy it through on your iPhone, your iPhone, it will charge you extra to buy it through there instead of buying it through the
instead
Patreon
of buying
site
direct, yes,
somewhere
yeah.
else. So if you like go on your computer, go onto Patreon and buy it that way, you get charged less than if you go onto your iPhone and then do it through the app, because the app,
What? You're saying the phone companies upcharge on things that you get from them?
not a phone company.
No,
Apple.
definitely not a phone company. It's
It's
like
Apple.
if you have Twitter
It's Apple.
Premium, like if you pay on your phone, it's a different price than if you pay in real life. So yeah.
Yeah. So because Apple gets a cut of the Patreon for some reason if you happen to do it through their phone. But if you
Yes.
do it somewhere else and you just use the Patreon feed on your phone, then it's cheaper,
Yeah.
which is probably the similar thing that would be done here, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah, a lot of mobile games have been doing that for a long time. They'll sell the credits on their own website, but if you buy it through Amazon or through Apple or
Android.
Google, that
You couldn't even remember the name of your fake phone?
No, come on. But yeah, they upcharge for that, so that's nothing new. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right, next story.
all right, I'll grab this one since I threw it up there. Embark reveals it's working on 2 new games. Embark, the wonderful company behind Arc Raiders, has made enough money in Arc Raiders to support 2 additional titles that are coming out in the near future or distant future, and it's solely going to be responsible on the profits that they made from Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders sold over 12 million copies within the first 90 days or whatever it was, and so they have a plenty of extra cash. And this is opposite of what we've seen in the industry lately, is that people are getting laid off. Arc Raiders and Embark have gone out and said that we're going to be hiring more developers, retaining more employees, and having more money flow back into our company to put out additional titles. So I thought this was great. So, you know, it's a total turn on what we've seen in the industry recently. So
Seems like you're kissing their ass a little bit.
I happen to maybe be kissing their ass a little bit. So I think they put out a great product, and I would love to see more from them in the future. I'd love to see some more of these new IPs come out that are going to hopefully hit the ground running and be successful. So, and you know, we've been complaining about companies shutting down, closing, not doing
Yeah,
new IP. Embark is on the exact opposite of the spectrum right now, so I'm loving it.
All right. And you can find him at Selden007 at Selden007.com if you want to arrange some other payola with him. So,
God, I wish I could get some of their money. That'd be awesome.
if we had sponsors, leave.
What the hell's our sales team on this
played.
podcast?
Well played.
Uh,
All right. Next story.
Valve pushes back Steam Machine launch due to storage and memory shortage. The Steam Frame VR headset and controller have been delayed as well. And we all said no one could have no one could have thought this would
Predicted.
happen.
No
No
one
one
could have
could've
predicted this. No.
No, never.
Nope.
Yeah, so what everyone thought was going to happen happened. The RAM shortage screwed this, and will screw all the
Everyone-
next gen consoles for a long time because all the data centers are buying up all the RAM to run AI.
Mm.
So yeah, that's where we are in the world right now.
Short on
yeah.
RAM, short on water, short on electricity.
Yeah, I guess there's worse things than being short on RAM. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But you'll have to wait a bit longer. It was supposed to come out in early 2026. But yeah, so they were on track to start shipping it soon, but now they're not. And I don't know if they know a date yet. Hoping to be able to announce pricing and launch dates by now, but they don't know that yet. So, I mean, at this point, I think it's just a holding pattern. But you know what? I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. So
Nope.
they're going to either have to bite the bullet and charge a ton for it, or they're going to have to just cancel it. I don't know.
I even heard like Nvidia said that they're not going to put out another graphics card this year or something like that because of all the costs that are currently going on out there with memory and stuff like that. So
I guess people aren't mining. Well, so 2020-ish, people were like mining Bitcoin with graphics cards.
Yeah,
So that's
now
why
it's
all the
it's
graphics
not
cards,
not
but you don't.
profitable anymore.
But you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't really mine it anymore. It's a different type of coin, so they're not really mining it like that anymore. So yeah, people are doing so. Graphics cards are still very expensive, but they're not expensive because of that. They're expensive because they're expensive retail. It used to be,
Yes,
they're expensive retail, but you couldn't even find one, so you had to
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
double. Now they're expensive just buying at retail because
by outright. Yeah.
yeah, because the RAM's expensive, and you could find them, but you can't afford them. So
Yep. And Nvidia's selling their GPUs to the channel is going to data centers and not to Joe Schmo that wants to play Call of Duty. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to fix this.
No one does. That's why it's broken. Yep.
People just need to be like, yeah, we don't care about that crap. Just let's go back to how it was. But no, they're deciding that AI is the thing. So, I mean, AI can be a thing for certain stuff, but it's not everything, and it's going to just screw up all.
I did some great stuff with AI today at work, so yeah, I'm not
Sure you
one to
did.
talk. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
AI is the best. I love it.
Oh, Selden
Every
is
week.
bowing to his AI
Every week.
overlords in hope for payola. Like Selden he doesn't care who he gets his payola
Every
from. Everyone. I welcome our alien overlords. Yes. All right. Well, that wraps up gaming news. If you have something that you want us to talk about next week, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. You can also comment on this episode's thread in the Tool to Play homepage. And sponsors.
If we had them, we pimp them, but we don't, so we won't.
Well done, Shadow. But yes, if you want to sponsor us, give us a call, 773-527-2961. Email us podcast@toolplay.com. You tell us what you're selling. We'll tell you you're going to pay us. We'll sell it. You pay us. Boom. Done. Twitter us up. You can find everything Toolplay related at twitter.com/toolplay. Everything podcast related at twitter.com/still_got_game. Facebook the fuck out of us. Facebook.com/tooltoplay. We also have a YouTube channel that acts like a on-demand library of everything Tool to Play has ever created. So you can go there, you can get this show, you can get quick hits, you can get immature interviews, you can get Thick and Thin with LB and Duty, you can get Selden's show, his pioneering Kinect camera show, like first guy on the internet that did one. So yeah, go there, subscribe, youtube.com/tooltoplay, and instantly have access to all of this content. Also, it's one of the many places we broadcast this show live every week. So go there and follow us. Please rate and review the podcast on iTunes. Give us 5 stars. Selden's shit phone has a fake store. I believe it's called the Android Podcast Store. Go there, give it 5 aliens. We also know that Amazon has podcasts. Go there and give us 5 Amazons. Anywhere that you get your podcasts, go and give us 5 of
Bezos.
whatever. And 5 pesos, yes. And if they give you a spot to write something nice, just write something nice, because usually that weighs higher on a review than just giving it some number of X's, stars, things, aliens, Bezoses, whatever you want to call it. We have a Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/still_got_game, one of the many places we broadcast live each week. As we no longer broadcast live on the twitch.tv/tool2play site because there was some payment issues and you weren't allowed to multi-stream, and we love to multi-stream. That's why we get all these awesome kick comments during our shows. So yeah, definitely go there. twitch.tv/still_got_game. We also have a Discord channel. That's discord.me/stillgotgame. I repeat, that's discord.me/stillgotgame. You can join our Discord. You can go in there. You can hang out with the likes of Shadow 24/7. He's like Nuketown. You can hang out with Selden when he's
I'm
not.
all there is.
Yes.
I'm the only one there.
I was there plenty today.
I answered a couple times today too. Come on.
I know from your Faraday
yeah.
cage. I'm not even sure how that was possible, but yes. So yes, everybody was chatting in there today. And then there's other fans of the show. Like if you know Superfan Blue Steel, he's always in there talking up a storm, commenting on things that I've said during the show and never agreeing with a single one of them. But yeah, so you can go there if you disagree with me, in the rare fucking occurrence that someone would disagree with the most narcissistic dude on the show. Yeah, go there.
I'm
And
not going to disagree with that statement.
go there and
Agree to
disagree.
disagree.
But there's a reason why I have unbetterthanYou.com. So yeah, just saying. All right, then. Let's transition away from this to some individual pimping. Selden, what do you want to pimp this week?
You can find me and all my socials on my Linktree account. Just go to Linktree and search up Selden007. You'll find the link to all my socials and all my charitable ideas that I'd like you to possibly donate to if you have a few extra shekels. Other than that, I really don't got anything else I want to pimp right now. How about you, Shadow?
Nothing major right now. Just Linktree. Brian S. Emmerich is my links to all my socials and all my charities, and I just want to pimp Black History Month for probably the entire month. So help where you can with anything related to people of color this month. Yeah, I mean it's rough for us. Not us. It's rough for the whole country right now. And the people who are most hurt right now seem to be people of color. So, I know it's Black History Month, but also I would say help out anyone of color if possible. That's what I have for this month. How about you, Derek?
Well, my Linktree is at Linktree/Derek Nolan. That's linktr.ee/Derek Nolan. It has all my own links. It has all the show's links. It has a little link to Bartesian in case you want to join Selden and I in the world of Bartesian. And then it also has a bunch of charities on there. I'll double down on what Shadow said about Black History Month. My feed, I constantly am adding to it. I'm no longer removing charities, so I still have Dana Farber on there. I have the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. I have the Trevor Project still on there. I have the Human Rights Campaign. There's no bad time to give to a charity, especially if you've got some extra cash hanging around or you're trying to figure out where you want to put your charitable donations. So just think about it. You can go through all three of our link trees and look through the list and say, hey, you know what, this one means something special to me. Or I had a family member affected by this, or it's like the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation or any of these things. People have a connection to some charity, and it's probably the one you already give to. But we use this segment as a reminder that, hey, when's the last time you threw something their way? Because unless it's like the Pan Mass Challenge and people are biking and they're pitching you for donations or sponsorship or whatever, sometimes that's the last thing on your mind, especially with the way the world's fucked up right now, and there's all these wars going on, and there's like a basic civil war in the U.S. You tend to get lost on the things that you really care about. So at least use ours as a jumping off point, and then say, hey, you know what? I looked at their charities, but I always give to X, and then and not X like Twitter. I just meant like X like the variable. And then go give to whatever charity you usually give to, and hopefully this serves as a reminder for you. I want to remind you all that you can join us each and every single fucking Monday night live at 8 p.m.-ish Eastern, 5 p.m.-ish Pacific at youtube.com/tool2play, facebook.com/tool2play, twitch.tv/still_got_game, and the ultimate source of spammers, kick.com/stillgotgame. And on that, why don't we wrap this? Hey, we're keeping the streak going, episode up. I am Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
I am Chris Selden 007 Selden.
I'm Brian Shad Armor.
And we'll see you next week.